Our experience this morning started out with looking for a product that we normally search out on our own. Readers, followers, they know. You know, we've been here a number of years, we picked up the language, and we can just investigate or search out products on our own, which is what people should do. We think. Our opinion is that's what they should do. Well, here's what happens when they don't. So what happens when the product you're looking for is kind of rare? I mean, you know, there's just not a whole lot of producers. Maybe there's only one outlet. Maybe there's only two outlets. Well, the last thing we're going to do, I'm getting to the point, is going to go to some gringo outlet to go buy something. Now, that's not meant as a, you know, that's whatever. I'm not going to apologize. You know, you're not going to get a local price if you know, shop where all the gringos, where all the foreigners shop. Okay, we've already made that point and beat it to death. But you know, what happens when the product is not very common? You know, you almost as a last resort end up doing that. Okay, it's okay. So what do? We go to. It says that you can get Parmesan cheese at this place on Saturdays. Well, of course, normally that's a red flag. You know, that's where all the foreigners go. The locals aren't going to. Well, you think that's just my opinion. Next thing that happened is we show up. The only ones buying are gringos, foreigners. They were gringos, and so that's the second red flag. And you can guess what the third red flag is, right? The price was twice 100% higher than in North America for the cheese. Not only was the price 100% higher, but he gave me a taste of the cheese. You can't fool a real Italian. This guy is saying, oh, this is the real Italian stuff with some kind of accent, sounds Italian. This stuff was soft, like cheddar cheese. You can't grate that and put that on pasta. The gringos, the foreigners, were eating it up. They're just eating, oh, it's great, it's great. They don't, you know, they don't know. And they're paying 100% more than what the stuff sells for in North America. And not only that, but they're not getting a product that's even worth that. The product, it'd be questionable if it was worth half what they're selling it for, but because foreigners are buying. And so this is, you know, what you have to look forward to, going to the best retirement city in America. You're either a jet set type of person of very high income means that doesn't really care, or you have to go local. That's, you know, you have to go local. And in some instances, you know, if you go local, you're on a low budget, you can't buy the product because the foreigners are buying it. And you might say, well, that's, you know, not a necessity. It's you know, for an Italian, that's a necessity. Parmesan cheese. This is just a confirmation that every single time we go to some gringo portal to go look for something, we have nothing but similar experiences where the product,
everything's overpriced.
Everything is always minimum 100% over. In many cases, we found one item that was many thousands of percent higher. Yes, thousands of percent higher price.
What did we do today at the cheese place, cheese guy place?
Well, I told him, I said, this is soft. This isn't hard Parmesano. And of course the guy immediately went into defense mode in front of all the other gringos saying, oh no, this is the original 100% Italian Parmesano. He doesn't know who he's talking to. Not only that, the price, I said out loud, this is twice as much as in North America. Nobody said a word to that, except for, oh, it's good cheese, it's worth it. Well,
you did smile nicely, you were very even-tempered, he did not yell, he smiled, and we walked away.
I was very pleasant. I just told him the facts. Not, you know, I don't know if anybody cared, but you know, bottom line, every time we go to a gringo portal to make a purchase, it's nothing but a disappointment. And you know, this is just a 100% confirmation of what people can expect when they retire in the best city to retire in the world. And so, you know, we have another thing to say about travel from Guayaquil to Cuenca, that we're the first ones that put a certain van travel company in our guide, and after a while, the word gets out and ends up on a forum. And you know what happens when it ends up on a forum. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day. I'm going to have a nice day. I know where to get my cheese. No, don't put that in.
Yes, I'm going to. Ciao. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to put it in.
Okay.